Hey, good morning everyone. Sarasota Tim. Just leaving the home base and heading over to the gym this morning. I got Miss Tammy over here, but she wants to be eschewed from this video. She's got to always look her best for everybody. She's looking good to me. But I did pull her out of the camper kind of early this morning. We're heading over to BJ's to top off the crusher, and then over to McDonald's to get Miss Tammy a Coke. A zing, she calls it a zing. She's called it that for years. And if it has a good mix, a good carbonation, I guess they do make their own sort of special recipe, the way they mix it or something. Because apparently to Miss Tammy, there's a big difference between a McDonald's zing and a racetrack or a Wawa zing. But someone, and thank you very much, pointed out that we can get a Buc-ee's cup when we travel and get free refills at any Buc-ee's while traveling for coffee, which I'm going to do because I'm not particular about my coffee, but I do know a good coffee. But refills are great. That's a way to save. And free Cokes too. So thank you very much for that tip to my subscriber. Thank you for all of your tips. And we're going to try and get out there and meet more people as we get around the country. I was talking to someone last night about Maine. So this whole idea of us traveling has gone from going out west, which I love. And if I had the 4Runner, I was leaning that way because I thought, oh, I can disconnect and we can, do some off-roading. Not like Hell's Revenge in Utah. If you haven't seen that video, check out 4Runner Conquers Hell's Revenge and see what I did with that brand new 4Runner the month I bought it. We're not going to do that because this is not a four-wheel drive. And even though I could do some overlanding and just drive around where any pickup could go, where you probably don't even need four-wheel drive, we're just not going to do it. So I've never been north of Atlanta. And, you can't believe a damn thing I say. I just got back from North Carolina. So anyway, I say that facetiously because I have never been up the eastern seaboard. And Tammy, she used to live in Baltimore, and she was born in Rock Hill, South Carolina, but grew up in Baltimore. And Glen Burnie. We've talked about it before. And so we're going to get through some of those places. But last night I was speaking on the phone with a subscriber, and he was talking about Richmond, Virginia. So we're going that far. Uh-oh. I know Mr. Greg is listening. I don't know how close that gets us to Lynchburg, but I got a subscriber in Lynchburg that wants us to visit so bad. And but the person I was speaking to last night was telling me all about Maine and how beautiful it is. Now, I've never ever been to the Northeast, or what do you call that part of the country up there? That's the New England, I guess, right? So whatever. But apparently it's really pretty, and I got a crusher here that can definitely crush any highway. So even if I wanted to go to Colorado, I'm not concerned. So I don't think there's anything along the eastern seaboard up I-95 that's going to prohibit me from towing. The only thing I'm going to need is some gas gallons. Gallons and gallons of gas. So that's kind of where we're aiming of our travels, is going up the eastern seaboard. But first, we have someone that lives here locally that wants us to go to their chalet they have in right near my daughter, actually about 30 minutes, in Ellijay, Florida. So look for videos coming from there. He wants me to put some videos up about his chalet, and he's been so gracious to invite Tammy and I to go there during the week when it's not rented. There's a hot tub, a big deck overlooking the Smoky Mountains. There's a big giant fire ring outside with chairs. There's cut firewood waiting on us. There's even an off-roading, possibly, one of those off-roading four-wheeler vehicles that people use like on their farms and stuff, that might be available for us to putz around on. And there's plenty of room to drive the Wolf Pup up the road and turn it around and all that. So we're really excited about that. That's probably going to be our #1 first destination to go, is to arrive in Ellijay, Georgia, and see my daughter again, because we didn't have much time, and maybe make Baker tacos again. So that's kind of the itinerary a little bit. And I do have the backflip tonneau cover coming Friday for the back of the truck, and the big surprise and everything that I haven't revealed yet. I still haven't revealed, because until I get that cover, I can't reveal it. I might reveal it sometime this week. Something that I've procured for the travel, and it's going to make everything very, very comfortable for Tammy and I. Almost a must. And I'm going to sell the Solar Saga 100-watt solar panel I have that goes to my Jackery 1000 solar generator, that is the Mac Daddy of the solar generator lithium batteries that have a tremendous amount of power and are rechargeable through the sun by using the solar panel, or a 12 volt, or your wall outlet at home. And it can run your Dometic refrigerator, or charge your phones, plug in all your lights of your camper. It can help you out in your home in case you lose power. Won't run an air conditioner, but anyway, it's really good to have. They were $1,000. It was basically $1 a watt when I bought it a few years ago, and I bought the solar panel. I have used it twice. When I went to Moab, to Utah with the camper, I bought a bunch of stuff. I mean, not with a camper, with the 4Runner. I bought a bunch of stuff to do some off-roading and recovery equipment, and the Dometic fridge, and this Jackery deal, and the whole thing. And I did use it on the way out there, but it always stayed charged by just plugging it into the back of the 4Runner back there on the 12 volt. I'm at BJ's Gas, and it is covered up with people to save a nickel, and I'm in here with them. Oh, I just went over a curb. That's all right. I didn't even need 4-wheel drive for it. So we'll sit here and talk for a second. I'm in line. This place is always busy. Maybe gas came down a little, but gas is going up, and that's not good. Let's see, what does it cost here? $3.35 for members, and I'm a member, that you get an extra 10 cents if you have their MasterCard, which I have. But if you have this Capital One card, I think it's 15 cents off. So it's either $3.35 or $3.40. Not especially good. We paid $3.12 at a Buc-ee's on our trip a couple weeks ago at one of those stops. Looking forward to hit Buc-ee's again too on our travels. That'll be fun. And I do know, and someone pointed this out, with the channel being as big as it's getting to be, and people all over the country that watch, I'm sure if I ever needed help on the road somewhere, that I've got plenty of resources to reach out and have you come fix up everything for me, right? No, we've got AAA, we've got Geico insurance, I've got the camper insurance on there where they can tow you up to $500 worth of towing. And I've got a very reliable vehicle here, and we say our prayers every day that God will provide safe travels for us, and we know you'll be praying for us out there too. And that's just another thing. I really am blessed, and want to thank all of you for your views and subscriptions and all your wonderful comments and your tips and stuff, as I mentioned earlier. We really appreciate you guys very, very much, and I know you appreciate us. And so it's great. We got a great community going on here. So now that I'm gonna get some gas and break out the old credit card. Oh, did you see my video I made on the earbuds? They sent me these earbuds. Oh, here they are. Let me show them to you. I got them plugged into my USB that's right here in the truck. Sorry about my eyes. I put the drops in for my glaucoma this morning. But here's my new earbuds that I'm going to be enjoying. And you can save $10, and then there's a link if you put in Tim Baker, if you buy them for another 15%. And if you have any need, or your other ones are not working, and the battery's not working, and you want to buy. Sorry about that, a phone call came in. I was just saying, if you want to buy some earbuds, if you look on the description of that video, go ahead and get yourself a pair, and I'll just demonstrate to you. I don't know what ear this is. I'll just stick it in. I think it's this ear. It says pairing. It already turned on right away. Get it out right here. And they do not fall out. They're so comfortable. And you have that automatic noise canceling feature, or you can put it on transparent. Like I can hear myself right now. But if I touch it, you know, it says normal, and then I touch it again. Noise canceling. So now it's on noise canceling. I can only hear myself in my head. I cannot hear anything out here. Tammy, say hi to me.
Hello.
Oh, I heard her, but can't really hear her. It really does a good job of noise canceling. So anyway, that's a big sales pitch. If you want to get some.
Christmas present.
Yeah, good Christmas present. But they just go right in. Apparently this battery lasts forever. And I love it. It has a USB-C, and it really snaps in there. First I thought it wouldn't fit, but it's not going to come out. And then you only have this little small one. But if you have a longer cord with USB-C, you can use that. Any C connection. And even if you have another C on this end. Anything that has a C, though, has to go in here, this part, to charge it. So that's all it'll take. USB-C, if you don't know, is a fit that's only been in the last couple of years, kind of a newer fitting, but you can go either way with it. The previous ones, the macro USBs, it had a little arch on one side, and you can only put it in one way. And if you can't see like me, it was difficult. But here, look, I take it, push it in. Here, turn it over, take it, push it in. Works perfect. So that's the, heck, I even forgot the name brand of them. Oh yeah, the Tranya. The Tranya, Tranya, T-R-A-N-Y-A, T-R-A-N-Y-A, Nova. You find them on Amazon. Okay, now I'll put a little bit of these in so I can look like I'm not hung over. But you guys, I could just talk to you all day, but today and right now I gotta get some gas and crush it.